Okay, so today is June 1st, 2015, and I just got back from the orthodontist. I had to make an emergency appointment because actually, let's rewind here a little bit. The last video that I posted about a little over a month ago, actually I think it was less than a month ago. I think it might have been like maybe 3.5 weeks ago. I was going to the orthodontist to have TADs inserted or implanted or whatever. There's these temporary uh, anchor devices which they screw into your jaw, and it acts as an anchor so that they can put power chains and it like retracts your jaw. Now, the reason why I had those put in is because I do have a malocclusion, and that's when your jaw sticks out and creates that underbite, that pit bull. Now, when a couple years ago, when I started going to the dentist and getting fillings and cleanings and all of that, he said that I had a malocclusion, severe malocclusion. Now, I don't think it was that severe because the other day I was at Walgreens and I saw this girl with at least a 10 millimeter malocclusion. I mean, her jaw was like sticking out. I saw her and I was like, holy shit, that is severe right there. That is severe. There's no way this was severe. So anyhow, they suggested to remove my jaw, or not remove my jaw, but cut it here and cut it here, move it back several millimeters, and fasten it with brackets. Now, if I were to do that, I mean, it would my jaw would heal in a couple of months, or 6 months to a year. I don't know, something like that. But then life would be boring. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that likes to throw on boxing gloves with my friends and horse around and play baseball and stuff like that. And one sharp blow to my jaw and it'll screw me up for life. So I can't risk that. So we went with the alternatives. The ortho gave me elastics a few months back, and I would put them on up here around this bracket there and right to there, same on this side, and it would pull my jaw back, my lower jaw. Now, a couple months ago, he said that we were at the end of the road biologically. There was no way that the elastics would help anymore, so he suggested that I get TADs, temporary anchored devices. Now, I saw these screws, they didn't look all that big, but when they're drilling them into your jaw, yeah, they might as well be wood screws. I'll show you what they look like. There's one, and then right here is that big old gap there from that molar that I had that was broken, and I had to remove it. There's no saving it, so I will have an implant put there. And then on this side, see that there? That's another one there. And then up here, I don't know if you can see that. The white part is my crown that I have there. Now that crown is on a root, so I didn't have it. Obviously, I didn't have it removed. It's just a root there, and that molar was supposed to pull everything back, but I guess it was coming forward, so that's why he put anchors up here. So he put 2 anchors, but when he put it in, he says that it was really soft tissue and that they might come out. Now, lucky for me, they didn't come out, but last weekend, yeah, I guess not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I went to Mexico with my buddies, and it was supposed to be a a boys trip, because we try to take one every once in a while, and well, our wives decided to come along, so it turned out to be a big old family trip, and so it was still a lot of fun. But I, I was at one of the restaurants having dinner, and before I go any further, alcohol had a huge role in it. My my power chain back here busted, and it was dangling at the back of my throat. It was just dangling. It was grossing me out. So I thought I could pull it out and just pull out that one power chain here, because I thought it was separate. As it turns out, it was the power chain that was all over every tooth all the way back here. So I long story short, I don't remember pulling it out, but the next day when I woke up, my teeth felt really weird, and my malocclusion had came back. So it just sucked really bad that to lose all of that progress in the matter of 24 hours. It just sucked. But that was the reason for my emergency ortho check today with my dentist, with my orthodontist. He put them in. He replaced the rubber bands up here, the power chains up here, and said that he's gonna have to remove those and put a thicker screw up here, a longer and thicker screw, which I'm not looking forward to that, because even with all the Novocaine that they shot me up with, it still hurt like hell. And even though they gave me pain medication, I'm not big on drugs, so the one Vicodin put me on my ass, and I wasn't able to go to work. I had them put in on Wednesday, on the Wednesday before last. Friday when I went to work, actually it was a couple Fridays ago. I got it done on Wednesday. On Thursday I had off. Friday I went to work thinking that I could get it done, that I could go to work with just a little pain, but there was no way. I ended up going home sick. I was all viked out for the rest of the weekend, and by Monday I asked for a prescription, some ibuprofen, so that was able to I was able to go to work with that, with the ibuprofen, which helped a lot. I actually took an ibuprofen 800 mil when I got home from the ortho a little while ago. But I'm not looking forward to the bigger screws being put in. I think he said I only need a bigger screw up here, and the ones down here are fine. And then he said that hopefully I just need these down here for 1 month, and then that's it. So I'm pretty sure you noticed that by me sitting here talking, you could see that this tooth here I had like right in the middle. So that's the reason for these anchors. They're trying to pull this back that way. But I guess that's pretty much it. I have a cleaning and then my next ortho check on the 29th of this month. I'm looking forward to it, because a few months ago I got that Oral-B toothbrush, and I can feel a difference. Now I just want to see what the difference is when my dentist goes in there and tells me about my plaque buildup, because that Oral-B, I don't know what the hell the name of it is called, but it's an Oral-B power toothbrush, and it's pretty awesome. It works really well, and I'm hoping that it cut my plaque, and hopefully now I can get a cleaning every maybe once or twice a year instead of 4 times a year, because I hate those, man. It sucks. Anyhow, if you have any questions, just drop me a line and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm between semesters right now. I decided not to go to school this summer, so I am planning on hitting the gym more. I was actually headed to the gym right after my ortho check, but I was in too much pain when I got out, so I just came home and decided to catch up on some things that I had to do at home watch some TV and relax before my wife gets home, and then I have to behave. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.